Hi Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your June 1st through the 10th, 2018 reading. I've already shuffled. Oh my gosh. I meditated upon the cards. The cards are looking really good so far. And I ask that you guys give this video a thumbs up. And I also ask that you subscribe to the channel. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, please do so. All the information will be in the description box below. Well, Sagittarius, look at you. Okay, give me a moment to take it all in. Okay, we're going to start with your clarifying cards because you have a lot of worry and fear here that doesn't need to be. So we're just going to address this first and foremost. We have the Five of Cups and the Nine of Swords. So you're looking at everything that's going wrong. You're sitting there and you're saying, oh my gosh, look at everything that's happened. How can things go right? Look at everything that needs to be done. And you're looking at the past, how you failed before, and everybody fails. Everybody falls before they can walk. That's just the thing, okay? When you're a baby, you have to learn how to turn onto your stomach, then you have to learn how to crawl, and then you have to learn how to walk. And in all those stages, you wind up falling down, or not being able to turn because you're already down when you're turning. So don't let failure dictate your future. Stop. Just stop. When those negative thoughts start to come in, when you start feeling that sorrow and it starts to become a bit overwhelming, I know it's easier said than done, but stop looking at everything that has gone wrong and turn around, because these two cups right here are signifying the Two of Cups. That's healing, beautiful love. That is you being in love with you. That is you healing you. Embrace the love, embrace the prosperity, embrace the bounty in your life. Look at the things that have gone right. And I know our brains are actually programmed to remember the negative more so than the positive. That helped us as primitive people, not make the same mistakes twice, not get eaten by the bear and go hunt in the wrong spot. But by only letting in the negative and by only focusing on the negative, you miss all the beautiful things that are coming to you. All the beauty and the bounty that is yours, and it's yours. So pick up these two cups, walk over this bridge, go to your beautiful home. Go to your home, go to your place of happiness, wherever that might be. I'm saying home here. I know that you're okay. All right? Because you have a tendency to want to worry in these 10 days. Sit there and think, oh, how can I do this? How can I do that? What is going on? How am I going to get everything done? There's so much I need to do. There's doubt, there's fear, there's everything there. And you can use this ladder. It's painful to to climb up out of negative thoughts. But you can do it. Because you're not this person in rumple bedclothes. You're this beautiful woman on this horse. Even if you're not a woman, she's a woman here. So she's a woman here. Your beauty and your understanding, your majesty and your grace. Nobody sees this, even though you're worried. Let the worry go and embrace the beauty. Because look at this, your very first card is the Ace of Cups. This is God's source spirit, however you see the divine, giving you a gift of love. And this gift of love is turning the waters, because water lilies and lotus flowers only grow in murky water. But here the water is clear because this is acting like a fountain. All the spiritual blessings, all the spiritual abundance, all the beauty that is here, that is from the divine, is flowing into you and filling you up and turning the waters and making them beautiful. So when you get given this gift, don't sit there and say, oh no, look at everything I've done wrong. Say thank you. Say thank you and move forward. Because you're cutting the chains of the past. You're sitting there and saying, no more. No more am I being dictated by other people's expectations. No longer am I being dictated by my expectations that are built off of how to impress other people. I'm impressing myself. This card, the Devil card, is also a warning not to fall into addiction, because by following what is right for you, by embracing what makes you feel good as a person, you could be embracing addictions. So don't do that, but embrace yourself. Embrace cutting the chains of the past and living for the purpose and the bounty that is you. Living for the prosperity that is you. And being true to yourself. In a lot of the cards, there are dogs, and those signify loyal, faithful companions, the angels guarding you. Here in the Devil card, there's a wolf. So this is fiercely being protected. And the Devil here is not your atypical demon like it is in the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, where this atypical demon, hoofed feet, horns, the whole 9 yards, is holding the chains of a naked man and a naked woman. Here, it's like the god Pan out in the forest. This is embracing your personal abundance, your personal prosperity. What makes you happy? Not taking it to extremes, but finding that perfect balance. The mist that is rising around you is the spiritual. So spiritually becoming aware of what it is that you want and where it is that you're going. Because as you break those ties, as you embrace this prosperity, everything's going to start moving so quickly for you. And you're going to sit there for a moment, and you're not going to run, because the stags aren't running as the spears are in the air. They're taking it in. Some of them are still grazing. Oh, one of them is still, oh no, 2 of them are still grazing. They're taking it in, and then they'll run. And then they'll fly. So this is movement, but this is also logical movement. Things are happening quickly, and you need time to take it in. So make sure that you're giving yourself this time to take it in, and you're not just getting caught up in the excitement of it all. At times you might feel like you're out in the cold. Or, for some people, this might be you're moving to a colder climate. Okay? A place where there's snow. That's what I get when people ask me if I'm going to move places. If I get this card, it's usually to a colder climate. So you're going to be moving. You're going to be moving onward in your life too. Where you feel caught out in the cold, you're not actually caught out in the cold. The divine is watching over you. And this person right here, because I always see the person who is asking the question, so you, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, or this person right here. And this could be an angel guarding you, or people walking alongside you. You're not out in the cold. You have people who love you and care for you. And you have your angels watching over you. Here, this is the beginning of the Kabbalic tree of life, of fruitfulness, of bounty, of understanding and wisdom. This is the Celtic cross, but this is also the Christian symbol of religion, incorporated with the pagan symbol of religion, of Celtic religion, which was the sun. So this is the merging of 2 beliefs. And this is you being protected by multiple faiths, of multiple aspects of the divine, moving you forward, guiding your steps, and keeping you warm and protected. The Knight of Cups is saying that you're moving forward in prosperity, in healing, in love, in joy, in happiness. Your emotions might be raging around you, but Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, you are moving forward, knowing what you want, knowing where you're going, and knowing how you're getting it. Okay? You might not have a very clear idea. It might not be like point A, point B, point C. You might not have it all written down, but you know what you want. And you are embracing the love and the peace and the healing and the joy of not only this cup right here, but of the Ace of Cups. And that prosperity is leading you forward. And you're actually victorious. When other people might have thought you would fail, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, you are victorious. These 2 people, and I know this isn't how everybody reads the 5 of Swords, but it's how I read the 5 of Swords. This is saying that these 2 people here, they have lost in a jousting match, in battles in medieval times, in ancient times. The person who lost, you didn't say, okay, here's your sword back, here's everything, good luck to you, hope you win next time. No, when a knight lost, he lost his sword, he lost his horse, he lost his everything, and you got it. So in a match in medieval times, in these jousting matches, in sword matches, in the festivals that they had, when knights would compete against each other, it could make or break a knight, because their armor, their horse, their weapons cost a fortune. And either they had that fortune to repurchase them, to have them recommissioned, or they didn't. So here she has won. She has taken 3 swords. 1 is hers, 2 are theirs. Gaining understanding, gaining wisdom, and 2 swords are crossed in supplication at her feet. This is personal wisdom. The swords signify mental clarity. This is you knowing your own mind and knowing that you can succeed when other people think you might be failing. So don't listen to the other people, and don't listen to your own doubts in your head that are weighing you down and trying to naysay you and saying, oh, you couldn't win, you couldn't possibly be victorious, what do you have to offer? Tell that voice to, quite frankly, shut up. You don't need that. Tell that voice in your head that yes, you can. You can achieve anything, and you can be anything, because you have this courageous spirit, and you have the blessing of the divine with you. All right, so this naysaying, this worry, this looking at the past, no, say no to it. Okay, because this, I'm going to do something here a little bit different. Yeah, that's right. Okay. You are victorious. The doubts and the fears that you have, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, let them go. You are victorious. You know your own mind. You know your own victory. You know what you want. You're moving onward. You might be actually moving or physically moving, but you are moving forward. And you are moving forward in love and in peace and understanding. You are moving forward with the divine guiding you. And the divine blessings that are guiding you here, you're carrying on here. You have your armor on. You have yourself wrapped in a cloak here. You have yourself protected. You are moving forward, knowing your own mind, knowing your own bounty. Everything is going to happen rather quickly, and you're going to need time to take it all in. And you're going to take that time to take it all in, and then move forward in majesty, and in bounty, and in understanding. And in passion. This is something you're very passionate about. As you move forward, you break the ties of the past. You sit there and say, this is who I am, this is who I want to be, and it doesn't matter what anybody else says or does. I am protected by the angels. I am protected by the angels. They are watching over me, and I am watching over me, and I am moving forward in bounty of self and understanding of self. And because you're being so proactive, because you are achieving your goals, the divine is handing you a gift of spiritual abundance, of spiritual well-being. And it is saying that no matter what, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, you are being protected. The murkiness of the water is being cleared up, and your bounty and your joy is coming through. Healing and love is definitely right here. Some of you could be falling in love, and others of you are moving forward in love, moving forward in understanding of yourself, and moving forward knowing that the next part, the next phase of your life is based in love. Is based in you having the confidence in yourself to break the chains of the past and to keep moving forward in bounty and understanding. And everything will happen quickly. But this is just absolutely beautiful, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. I'm so glad to have been able to share this reading with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness.